Hello students and welcome to the next lesson in our AS Level Psychology course. Today we're going to be looking at daily hassles and uplifts. What are daily hassles and uplifts? DeLongis et al. Created a scale to show how events in one's day-to-day life could actually result in good or bad health. Just like the social readjustment rating scale, which we looked at in the last video, it was a list of events which will cause stress. Or, however, in this kind of questionnaire, we also have events which could cause the opposite of stress, uplifts, and are positive. So these events could also make someone feel good. And how does it work? Well, the structure is quite similar to that of the SRS. The scale is a list of events in the form of a questionnaire which people are going to respond to. The users have to rate an event which has happened in their life on one specific day about how stressful or how uplifting they are. So in other words, how negative of an effect or how positive of an effect it can have. The scale ranges from 1 to 3 on each spectrum. So if it's very uplifting, you select 3 on the uplifting side of the spectrum, 1 being the lowest score, the 1 being kind of lowly uplifting but still uplifting, and 3 being very uplifting. If it was stressful, you would do the same on the other side. So you would pick 1 if it was kind of stressful, or 3 if it was very, very stressful. If you feel neutral about the event, so it was neither stressful or uplifting, you circle 0. So this is what it looks like. For one of the events, we may be given appearance, and now we have to select whether it was stressful or whether it was uplifting. Let's say that today, the person attempting this questionnaire thought that their appearance was quite good, and as a result, it made them feel confident and was uplifting. However, it wasn't as uplifting as it could be, and it wasn't just minor uplifting, so therefore they would circle 2. Then we have to add up our scores. At the end, we add up all of the scores that we got in all of the events. You add uplifting scores to the total, and you subtract stressful scores from the total. If you are left with a negative score at the end, you are more likely to be in bad health. Now we'll evaluate. It relies on accurate memory recall. So what this means is that if you have an event which perhaps you've forgotten about, which did cause you stress or was uplifting, then as a result you're not going to perhaps remember it, and this could give inaccurate results. Also, it's not applicable to all age groups. Some of the questions didn't really have anything to do with a lot of the age groups. For example, there were questions on relationships which may not apply to 8-year-olds or children that want to take the test. More specific to positive influence is an advantage of this scale, because in the daily hassles and uplift scale, you're given the chance to say whether an event is actually positive and will take away stress. This isn't an option that you get on the SRS or the social readjustment rating scale, as all of the options that you have are only ones which can cause stress. The scale only measures performance on one day. People may have had a very stressful week in the past, but they have just one good day on the day they take the questionnaire, and as a result, that's going to predict that they'll be in good health. But if they spent the whole week being in awful health, that probably isn't going to change. One day isn't going to change the fact that they are quite ill and aren't going to be feeling good because of stress-related illnesses. So as a result, it's not that accurate as a measure of someone's health. Also, the list is very long and people may rush it and get an inaccurate result. No one really wants to sit and do a 144 event questionnaire, so as a result they probably will miss out a few and not do it as seriously. Here are some questions on the daily hassles and uplift scale. Have a go at answering these on another sheet of paper by pausing the video, and then hit play for whenever you're ready to see the answers. Here are the answers. If you got these right, congratulations. I'd advise you to move on to the next video, which will be on stress inoculation training. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.